If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 168 of the My Player series here on FIFA 15. We're heading into the January transfer window, but obviously for now we're not looking to move, although we have had a loan offer in for us from Newcastle. What? No. What? Why? What? We're not on the loan list, are we? Oh, I should probably withdraw my loan request then, shouldn't I? I remember we did look to go on loan, didn't we, in the opening transfer window? I forgot about that. But we've been first team since the beginning of the season here now at Arsenal, so I'm definitely not going to look to leave. I'd completely forgotten that we were on the loan list. But we are up challenging for those Champions League spots again. We've got a game against Fulham to start us off. Hopefully we can get a good result in that one. And then in the second game we'll have Cardiff midweek away from home. So 6 points will go nicely into the points tally for us, and hopefully it will be enough to get us above at least Manchester City into fourth place, with a full 6 points behind Spurs and Liverpool. So definitely won't be overtaking either of those in today's episode, but we could get above the blue half of Manchester, so hopefully the red half of North London can get some good results. We'll jump in a, I guess, technically a London derby, but Arsenal-Fulham's not really one that's very hotly contested, is it? They'll be alright to play in their home kit. Let's jump in. Who have we got? Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the right, 87 rated. Santi on the left. Wilshere, Ramsey and Coquelin in the middle, though. That's nice to see that Coquelin's playing in a CDM with Wamsey and Wilshere. But that's a strong side. I'm pleased with that. Although I would like Alexis to start ahead of Santi Cazorla, but never mind. We'll jump in. We'll try and get 6 points, and we'll see how we go. If you enjoy the episode, then feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully I can get you some goals and some points to go along with them. Comes Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the run immediately from kickoff. He's gone a complete solo here. Let's try and get past the defender, which didn't work. Oh, that was really nice scoop turn though. Dan Burn flies in with a challenge, which puts me off, but we almost score. Oh, it would have been brilliant if I could have just hit that before the challenge of Dan Burn to actually get decent technique on it, but I'd already committed to the shot and I couldn't cancel it, so he did take it regardless. But that was a decent opening opportunity. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain just went on a run from kickoff. I'll show you all of it, I think, if I can. I'm obviously not commentating for the initial bit of it, but halfway through I realised, hang on a minute, he could go all the way here. I mean, we end up with a chance ourselves, but really on the front foot initially. Here's Jack Wilshere. I'll call for a through ball from Santi as well. We could be in again. I'll try it, Rabona, or fake Rabona to get... Oh, never mind, we'll get the throw in. Beat one defender, but couldn't beat the second with it. We get... Come on, Santi, give it to me. I'll try and flick it on. There's Alex... No, it's Wilshere. He's got Coquelin in the middle waiting for it, and Ramsey and myself now out wide. Coquelin taking his time, though. He going to come back? He has. Let's try fancy finesse. That was terrible. That was absolutely awful, Ches. Never mind. Here's Santi. I'll come in the middle. We'll actually lay it back there to Ramsey. He can get it to Coquelin, who can feed Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. We go on the outside. I'll call for a cross from Mathieu Debussy. It's come my way. There's the header. We do need some headed goals. Oh, but unfortunately Anders Lindegaard in goal for Fulham is on hand to stop us from scoring. We've had 3 chances already. Nice first touch there from Simic as well. Just let the ball hit him. Well done, son. With 3 chances already. It was a bit far out for a header. Maybe I should have tried to bring it down and volley it, because we could do with some volley goals as well, although we're nowhere near a volleyed accomplishment. But still, I'm desperate for those headers, because I think once we get that heading accomplishment, we will actually be able to get up to 82 rated of our own accord and not have to rely on the boost we're using at the end of the season. But I can't get there with a header there neither. 15 minutes in and it's just been all Arsenal so far. Cork feeds Taggart. Fulham having their first chance, perhaps. Space on the far side. Got a man free. If Jack Cork can find him, they still might work it through to him. Danny Garcia gets it to Williams. 1-0 Fulham. They had that man over. We spotted him. It's Williams. It's 1-0 to Fulham after 22 minutes. We annihilated them for the opening 20. Absolute complete dominance. And then they've gone 1-0 up. Typical, but never mind. We'll just have to get ourselves back in it. Just didn't track the run at all there, Santi. I don't know where Debussy went. Good finish, though. Oh, nicely squeezed in that bottom corner. Was a very good finish. 1-0 Fulham. The Ox, rather than going on a run himself, has played me in immediately. I could find him again though. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, what a save, Anders Lindegaard. He hit that so hard, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. That was flying towards the top corner. But the goalkeeper's got up well, the Dane, to deny us. In comes the corner. It's terrible. Straight it keeps again. Could have made it 1-1 immediately, but unfortunately we haven't. Here's Lionel Cole into Badescu. Tackled, but can we get it up quickly to the other end of the pitch? That's the question. Alexis is on the left-hand side waiting, and I will use him here. And then go for the return run, and he's found me, and we'll play it in again for Alexis to run onto. Should have the pace. It's a good whip, but not going to find a teammate. We haven't really threatened in this second half so far. 10 minutes to go, and as far as I can remember, we haven't had a single shot on goal. I'm not too sure why we haven't been able to do so, because we've had a lot of possession. We just can't break them down. I shouldn't have called for that in that situation, but never mind, I've got it now. Here's Alexis. Go for the return ball, perhaps. He's going to play me in, but it's a terrible pass. But Simic has committed himself to the challenge. I'll dink it in, looking for a teammate, but I can't find the final ball this time. It's been the problem with us here. We've had a lot of possession, but we can't find the right pass at the right time to open up their back line. They keep catching us on the counter like this, and then they keep it with some good passing in and around our box. They don't create much in this second period either, but crucially, they just waste time. And with their 1-0 lead that they got in the first half, it's all they need to do. Badescu with a good shot blocked by Laporte. Hoofed away, which is not the right thing to do in that situation, but we've got it back. And I was about to pass that off here, but the man on this far side is actually injured, so I can't pass it to him. Give that to Alexis, though. He feeds it inside to Coquelin. In the gap to Aaron Ramsey. Where are we going, Aaron? To Alexis. Feeds it into me. We'll turn the defender. The initial turn was good, and then he just kind of froze next to the ball, and we weren't able to get the shot off. That's really frustrating. That's what this game has been like for us as a lone striker. We just haven't really had much support. When we do get the ball, my guy lets me down with a really poor touch, or they get a really solid tackle in, and we just haven't been able to create anything. It looks like Fulham are going to get themselves a 1-0 victory here. They've got a corner at the very end of the game. Just not looking forward to the manager's reaction, to be completely honest, because we're in the transfer window and we're going to need to pick things up, because if we don't start to score goals, we could have our first team place be under threat. Hopefully it won't be. Even when we have had the odd dodgy game like this, we've been able to hold on to our first team spot this year, with Danny Welbeck and Christian Benteke both dropping in rating now. Actually, I think Christian Benteke might be the same, but Danny Welbeck's definitely lost a rating. Rio Miyachi's come on here, and now we get a throw in, but the final whistle is not long for coming, and it'll be here probably as we break this out of the box, I would have thought. Rio Miyachi is going to get the chance to come away with it. Maybe if I call for a through ball, we could have one final chance. Up against Hutchinson, the defender. We'll do a step over to stand inside him. Ronaldo top inside Dan Burn. It was too much. We'll get a corner. One final chance then. One final chance to get ourselves. I'll call for it at the near post here. It is coming my way, but it's not the best of corners. We played it too short, and there goes the final whistle. Game over. Fulham 1, Arsenal 0. Terrible game for us, and a terrible game for the team. Not the best of results whatsoever, and Fulham come away with a shock lead. A shock win, sorry, not just a shock lead. We had enough possession, but their only shot of the game, you can see how few amount of chances there were in the game. Only 4 for us, and most of those came in that first opening few minutes, and then Fulham equalised, and there was barely anything else in the game after that. Never mind, we'll jump into the game against Cardiff then, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, we've not been selected for the game against Cardiff. This was what I was slightly concerned about when we had that one dodgy game in the transfer window. They've lost all 3 of their recent games quite heavily. Or, well, I guess 2-1 against West Ham isn't that heavy, but still. Jenkinson gets injured after a minute. I'm just going to skip. A 0-0 draw. Well, at least Benteke, who took my place, didn't do that well. Jenkinson is going to be out for 6 weeks with a torn hamstring. Ouch, that's painful. Well, fortunately, the guy that took my place didn't perform either. Loan offer for me. Pretty sure I asked to come off the loan list. Thank you very much. What? I've considered your request to be removed from the transfer list and have decided that I will deny your request. You shall remain on the loan list at this time. Piss off, Arsene. Take me off the loan list, you dickhead. I'll request again. Interest shown by Stuttgart. What the fuck? Oh well, we'll play against Brentford then in the Cup. I scored 29 goals in 29 games. Why would you be adamant that I couldn't come off the loan list and you want to move me out of the club? Baffles me. Anyway, hopefully... oh, no. Well, they'll have to play in that kit. Fingers crossed, against real weak opposition, we can get a decent result here now. Olsen to Toral. I'll call for it. Get it out wide to Rio Miyachi on this right-hand side. Gets it back to me. Turn the defender. We're in the box. I am going to turn back, though. We'll look for an assist, perhaps. And we've got one. Ramsey, I'm stuck on their defender. Now Ramsey wants to celebrate with me. I'm trying, Aaron. Where are you? Come to... He wants to... No! Fuck's sake. That was stupid. We're 1-0 up after 4 minutes. Just running rings and rings and rings around Aaron Ramsey. Great finish, though. Really, really good finish from the Welshman. Smashed that as hard as he possibly could. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about it. Ramsey wanted to celebrate with me, I wanted to celebrate with him, and we just ran around each other for a good 10 seconds before he celebrated with someone else instead. Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Toral. Oh, he's going to get it, he's going to work it to me. See the run? I can't get it to him though, but we have been able to just bully our way past Yanaris there. I'm going to try a Blurb spin. Oh, it's McGeady spin. Ref! It has to be a penno, surely. It is. Chance for Arsenal to make it 2 then from the spot. I would presume that it's going to be me that's taking it. I wanted to do a Berber spin there. When my guy did a McGeady spin, it completely caught me out. But obviously it caught the defenders out as well, so it was alright. I think a Berber spin would have worked better to try and beat the defenders. It's not the best of tackles from Odebajo. Never mind. It should be me taking the pen. At least I hope it is. And it is. Good. Well, chance for us to make it 2-0 then. We've got an assist already. Guy looks very, very focused. Let's go top left, shall we? And Bosch. Thank you very much, Keeps. Stayed exactly where he was. Arsenal 2, Brentford 0. 22 minutes on the clock. And we have ourselves a commanding 2-0 lead. And hopefully we can extend on that. It won't be a 2-0 victory. Hopefully it's going to be more than that. But a goal and an assist for us so far. This is why I should be in the starting lineup, Arsene. And you should take me off the loan list. Clearly I could do a job. Jota into Odebajo. Obviously picked up a yellow card for his tackle on me earlier on. But now they're going to get a free kick. And Debussy might be getting himself a yellow card for that challenge as well. He is going to get himself booked. So the man that is on a yellow gets tackled by a man who picks up a yellow. And Brentford have the chance to get themselves a decent opportunity from this set piece. We're going to whip it in. It's a good ball as well. It's found by Laporte at the back post, I think that was. It is going to be a corner to Brentford. Another opportunity for a set piece for them just after the half-hour mark. They pushed a lot of men forward. I'm on my own. I'm going to pull wide, if you can see on the mini-map at the bottom. I'm going to pull wide, and I'll call for it here from Martinez. I'm spamming the buttons, because their defenders are going to track back, and I'm not going to have the opportunity to catch them with only a couple of defenders back. And now they've got more men back, but we've turned inside that man really nicely. Let's do Ronaldo chop inside him as well. Keep going. Nice block by the man in the middle, Rio Miyachi, and that's 3-0. Rio did a perfect job there of just opening up the angle by blocking off. Watch him just block off the defender just there, which opens up the space, and then we find a lovely left-footed shot into the bottom corner. 3-0. So after Brentford have the opportunities at one end, we catch them on the counter at the other, and we make it 3-0 to Arsenal at home against Brentford. A comfortable victory here, and hopefully the scoring isn't even done yet. Here's Rio Miyachi. Wilshere. Ramsey. Into me. Can we get the turn in? Do we look for another assist? Oh, we've got the turn. Really got the turn. Ramsey, where are you, son? Go on, get another goal. Oh, he's put it wide. Aaron Ramsey, all you've got to do is get that on target, and we could have picked up 2 goals and 2 assists. Rio Miyachi's coming off for Callum Chambers. He's holding his shoulder, so I think he's definitely hurt. Is Callum Chambers going right wing, though? He is. Okay, well, all the best, Callum. I can't say as I've ever seen you play right wing, but maybe he'll surprise me and have an absolutely wonderful 15-minute spell on the pitch. I'm annoyed at Aaron Ramsey there for not being able to get it into the back of the net. This second half has been just as frustrating as the game against Fulham, really. There's not been much happening, and whenever we have got the ball forward, the final ball just hasn't been good enough. But he's just fallen over. Brentford could get themselves one back here. They should do. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unlucky. They've hit the inside the post. Judge, can he get the ball back into the box? They're still with a good opportunity if he can find the right pass. He's found Yanaris on the edge of the box. Yanaris, no, to Jota, to Yanaris. I think the chance is gone now. We've got enough men back. Really, really unlucky to hit the post from that opportunity. They could still get it in. No, it's bounced away. It's not going to reach me. Jota gets the turn in. I'll just leave him to it. I'm on the halfway line on my own. Well, no, I have got one with me. But Oyeleke could get the cross in. Brentford, question, goal, no. Okay, well, I'll sprint and get this. And then, first touch is fecking terrible. But never mind, we'll go on a run. We'll go on a run. I'm just going to run. Sorry, your man in the middle. I don't know what your name is. Let's try a Berber spin to get inside you. And then we'll turn again. And then we'll try this turn to get inside him again. It's worked. Can we get a hat-trick? Yes. There we go. Finally, Arsenal 4, Arsenal 0. Schwing in the 84th minute. Really nice solo run. Did that nutmeg him there with that turn inside? If he did, that's really cheeky. That little spin inside. I'm not sure whether it was a nuts or whether he just turned and ran his leg over the ball. Regardless, so it's worked. It's Arsenal 4, Brentford 0. And luckily for us, we've scored a hat-trick as well. Here's Yanaris. We've got a man down injured in the box holding his leg. Hopefully he's okay. Gibbs, that wasn't the best of challenges, and the referee has decided to give a penalty. Brentford with a glorious opportunity to at least get one goal then here away from home at the Emirates. Not the best of challenges from Kieran Gibbs. I don't know whether he's even going to pick up a booking for it though. It just wasn't very well timed. The angle was wrong. I mean, he did get something on the ball, although he missed it initially and he just kind of rolled under him and then it hit him. They've made a couple of changes then. Not really too sure why at this stage of the game. Everybody poised on the edge of the box, ready to pounce if the keeper saves it or if it comes back off the woodwork. But can Harold, who's just come off the bench, score him a goal? Aymeric Laporte injured and... what a penalty, mate. That was absolutely incredible. Very, very well done. Arsenal 4, Brentford 0. It's going to stay. That was one of the tamest penalties I think I've ever seen on FIFA. And with only a few moments remaining, it is going to be a convincing victory for us here. I'll try and get down the line and maybe even begin for the chance for the fifth. No, it's a solid tackle and then a really dodgy tackle by Aaron Ramsey, and he might get himself a yellow card then. It's all going off in the last few moments, isn't it? If you've enjoyed the episode, then obviously feel free to leave a like rating and hit that thumbs up. And obviously subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well. There was a Youth Squad Challenge episode went up yesterday. Definitely check that out if you missed it. That's obviously the series with Channel Sports and MG8. As there goes the final whistle. And yeah, check anything else you might have missed on the channel page, whether it be the Chelsea series. We had the final game of the season earlier on today as a live com as the BPL title finale ran to a close. We've got muddy elbows because we've gotten stuck in this game. We picked ourselves up a hat-trick. Arsenal 4, Brentford 0, a 9.6 rating. Really pleased. It was probably only going to go one way, although Brentford had a lot of possession, 56%, but it was probably only going to go one way. In the end, it did only go one way, and it was a very solid victory for us. They could have got themselves a consolation goal, but unfortunately they didn't. Remy actually's out for 5 days, it's not a problem. Am I actually going to become off the loan list before the end of this window? I'm not sure. I'll advance to the next game, just to see if he actually takes me off. Presume those emails. Theo Walcott's back from injury, which is good. Does that say Arsenal accepts a bid for someone? I can't see the news now. Club news. No? I'm courted by Burnley, apparently. Buzzing. Fantastic. Can't wait to play for Burnley. Lol. He's still rejected to take me off the loan list. What a knobhead. What an absolute knobhead. Sunderland have put a loan bid in for me. Already played for you, boys. Don't want to play for you again. Oh well. I'll request to be withdrawn again. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen, but I'm not going to leave, so we'll stay here. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.